Merry Christmas to you guys as well. Let's talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. And had the Eagles beaten the Cowboys last night, there was no way we were going to see Jalen Hurts on the field this coming week against the New Orleans Saints. They're going to rest him, make sure that sprained SC joint in his shoulder healed properly. They would have clinched the number one seed, would have clinched a bye. You might not have seen him for the rest of the regular season. But they didn't win, and now they do have a lot to play for this coming week. My understanding is there's a real chance that Jalen Hurts, who's considered day-to-day with this injury, pushes to play.
Hello everyone, this is Al Kabir, the analyst, and today I will be talking about Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts will push to play against the Saints. He will push. He will push. This is Al Kabir, the analyst. So I want to first of all salute Ian Rappaport, also salute Eagle Wire for the article. As we all know, we are pissed off about the loss of the Cowboys. We all are as Eagles fans, especially if you're a real Eagles fan for sure. Look, Jalen Hurts, knowing Jalen Hurts, he's not gonna lead the fate of the season up to Gardner Minshew. Jalen Hurts' mindset, he's not going to do it. I believe he's going to do everything in his power to play. But I will say this. I looked up this injury, tried to see who had it in the past and how much time did they miss. So Big Ben had this a couple years ago. And Big Ben at the time was probably one of the toughest quarterbacks in the NFL. He missed about 3 weeks. That's just my history of it as far as the injury. And with quarterbacks, he missed 3 weeks. But knowing the sports medicine now, he probably could take a shot, some Motrin. He'll be all right. I believe he'll be able to play. I think he'll do some damage against the Saints, and we could win that game. But I don't see him leaving it up to Minshew. Not saying Minshew played bad. Minshew played okay against the Cowboys. But let's say if Minshew lose, right? You got the Giants at home, who you just basically smoked at their home. You don't want Jalen Hurts going into that game needing the first seed. You just don't. I don't think you want that to happen because Giants going to come out and fight. I think we win the game, but you don't want your starting QB to go through that fight, especially with a shoulder injury. No offense to the Saints. I'm not saying the Saints not going to fight, but the Saints is not a division rival. Do we hate them? Yeah. I hate the Saints, but they're not a division rival. Like, you don't really have to worry about these dudes, doing some dirty hits or it's some type of history there. It's really not. And the Saints is an easier opponent. You want him resting against the Giants. You want him having that bye week and resting again. So he get the 2 weeks right there just to rest. But like I said, I just don't see Jalen Hurts just leaving the season up to Minshew. Like there was a couple drives against the Cowboys, I felt like personally could have been a touchdown. But the one that come to mind for sure, is the first drive when we took 3. I'm like, yo, if that was Hurts, just the threat of his legs, one of those running backs would have got a touchdown or even him because the way they was crashing down the Cowboys on the running backs, it's like, why crash down on Minshew? Minshew is not going to run. He's not going to do it. And if he do, we hawking him down. He only getting 1 yard. So you do miss that threat of Jalen Hurts' legs. I think Jalen Hurts know the personnel better than Gardner Minshew. Of course, Gardner Minshew been here for about 2 years, you would say. This is his second year with the Eagles. And I don't think Jalen Hurts throwing 50-50 balls to Quez Watkins. Not trying to put the blame on Minshew. It's just that Jalen Hurts know the personnel more. Like, if I'm going to throw a 50-50 ball, it's going to be the Goddard, it's going to be the AJ, and it's going to be the Smitty. Don't throw those to Quez. You throw it to Quez when he's wide open and he got extreme separation. I think he put a lot of pressure on Quez. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie, man. I don't want to get into the throw where he missed Quez because that drive ended up turning into a touchdown anyway. But I don't think Jalen Hurts missed that pass. It's just little things here and there. Whereas I believe Jalen Hurts is like, nah, I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back, win this game against the Saints, and let's wrap up this number 1 seed, man. Let's wrap it up. I wish Minshew would have handled his food, because then Jalen Hurts could have had the rest and then had the extra week and come back within 4 weeks instead of 1 week. Hopefully we win, and then he take that week off and then the following bye week. So yeah, man, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Love this guy, toughness. Nick Sirianni said if Jalen Hurts is ready to go, he will go. I think Jalen Hurts is going to push to go, and I would not be surprised if we see him Sunday. But hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel about Jalen Hurts pushing the play? Should he sit back and relax because Minshew had a good game? Just give him another shot. But then if he lose, you got to play the Giants, and it's going to come down to week 18. You really don't want it to come down to that. It's not like it's a bad thing. It's just annoying. And then against a division opponent who's trying to get in the playoffs, now you got to play this hard-fought game. Hard-fought game. Like I say, you could just end it now. End it now. But this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Ghost.